Hey, what's up, Elite? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Maybe I'll type it. But here, never seen a response yet.
I'll do a shot of my. Oh, I got some bills up though. I haven't went over. I can go over too. I don't do much with bills, but
Hey, Joseph Lopez, how you doing?
hey, Joseph Lopez. Let me see. Are you up? Let me see if I can find you.
Okay, so I think I got this
There we
worked
are.
out. When I was typing to you earlier, Elite, could you hear or see anything?
You're up now. I got you now. We're live.
Yeah, I need to get some more of those wooden coin holders. So if I need to send you some money on that, just let me know.
Okay, yeah. Let me know. You got some coming. So when you look through those and let me know what you want more of.
Oh yeah, you know, can I get some that says Tiger Stacker on it, like you have for T the Silver Stacker?
Yes. Yep. I can do that. In
Okay.
fact, I have that up on my website where you can fill out what you want and I engrave it for you. But yeah, just let me know what you want on there.
Yeah,
No.
just label mine as Tooly Tooly. Did you see what I picked on
Say what?
Did you see when I was picking on T when he had his little wooden things all mixed up? I said, "Oh, come on, it works better for the dyslexics. Leave it as uh, Stacker Silver T the."
Yeah. Poor guy. Felt bad for him.
Why is that?
Oh, just because he's up there repping my stuff and now he's getting a hard time about it. And then he goes to fix it and he puts it backwards and then they're like they're hounding him more about it and they're like it's not right. He's like what?
Well, you know what the funny thing is that T is extremely intelligent, but
Oh, I know.
he's so intelligent
Yeah.
that sometimes he gets a little sidetracked. Actually,
Oh
gets
yeah.
distracted very easily.
Dude, it's hard when you're up here like doing like you got several things going on in your mind and you're trying to interact with chat and it's like yeah it's hard to because you got several different tracks going in your mind at one
Oh yeah,
time so
oh yeah. So, by the way, welcome everyone. This was kind of an unplanned thing. LLC and I were just chatting about stuff in general, stacking and pouring and stuff in general. We said, hey, instead of just chit chatting this way, why don't we just go live and let everybody else enjoy the conversation? So that's how it all came out to be.
yeah. Yeah, well we got in Joseph Lopez, Show Me Stacker,
Oh, show me.
Easy13, Rural Girl, hey good to see you Rural Girl.
Now, E1337,
OC
OC Stacker, hello,
OC
my friend.
Stacker's in the house. What were you saying, Tiger?
I was just saying the E1337, he goes by the name Elite. Now, when I said that at the last time I did a live stream with Frosty, um, Frosty got it immediately. So there's got to be something with those letters and those numbers that make it Elite, and I just am not putting it together.
Yeah, yep. I can see the elite. How the 7 is a T. Is it just supposed to be kind of a lazy T, or is it? Yeah, I didn't put. I didn't. I'm not sure about that either.
Well,
Let
maybe
us know, U13. What's going on there? We're just too dense to figure this out, or what?
I think I'm a little too dense. I never quite saw it.
Yeah. Silent Silver, what's up?
Okay.
So yeah, have you seen this type of bill here? This old $20 gold back. This is the original gold back here, where in gold coin you take this to a bank, and they'll give you a $20. That's your double eagle. Your if you would have taken this into the bank while we were still on the gold standard, you could have gave them this, and they'd give you the double eagle.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's got a orange back on it. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
There's that. So that's the gold, a gold 20, and then there was also, everybody's seen the silver silver certificate.
Is the gold certificates for like the same thing, like for $1 more expensive than the silver certificates for like $1 or equivalent configure amount?
Yeah, I don't know how small. I've seen $10 gold pieces, so I know that, and that would be what, the Indian.
I'm not talking
So
about the metal coins. I'm talking about on the paper certificates.
okay, what about it?
I was just kind of wondering if if you had a gold certificate, does it um, does it uh, does it cost more as a gold certificate? $1 gold certificate, for instance, the same price or more than a $1? Does it cost more as a hold on?
I see. I see. Yeah, I would think so, but it would. I mean, yeah, it's just totally in the collector side of things. I mean, obviously they're not valued by. I mean, they're out of service or whatever. But yeah, collectors will pay more for, I'm sure, for the gold piece, probably for the gold $1. I've never actually seen a gold $1 bill, but I know they had gold dollars, like a little coin that was $1 in gold. So
Okay.
they probably did, and I would think that whichever one was more rare, the gold, I would think. So I would think it would be a little bit more valuable than just the silver
Okay.
certificate would be. But I'm just guessing there.
Well, I just learned something just now.
Gary
Um,
Huffman.
I just learned something just now that I saw a message from OC Stacker. It says you need a moderator.
Oh yeah, nice. Stuart. Howdy. Howdy, Stuart.
Uh,
Yeah, actually I should type something. I'm probably should be modding myself, huh?
well, you're already there, but basically, I was using StreamYard. You can't do moderator out of StreamYard.
Nope. No, yeah, you gotta jump over to
So
YouTuber.
so I'm already doing that. Uh, but you have no control over the. Hi, Stuart. Hi, Silver Bluff. Hi,
Silver
Gary
buff.
Huffman. But you have no control over coming into or out of the stage, if you will.
Yep, yep. And be a little careful. I jumped over on I was live and went over to YouTube to do something about a moderator and about lost my stream, so I don't know. Be a little
Yes.
careful.
See, the thing is, I'm on a MacBook, and you can't get StreamYard on Safari, or at least I can't.
Oh,
So
I can access StreamYard on Safari, but I can't. I think it's from the back end or something. Yeah, I had to switch over to Google to do lives on my laptop. So
yeah, I
maybe.
was having not so luck with Google Chrome, so I started using Firefox, and it worked. So I'll take that.
Oh, cool.
So let me see here.
Nickel stacking.
Hey, Nickel, how you doing, man?
Good to see you, bud. What's going on with the women's basketball? Jolo, show yo.
So I just gave me two new moderators. I don't think it shows it as a moderator on StreamYard. I think
Yeah,
we're all,
you can't even see who's a mod over there
yeah.
on StreamYard. But I guess you can scroll back in the comments a lot further in StreamYard than you can YouTube.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Now I'm trying something slightly different.
Oh, I thought that's it too. IU women are doing well. IU, Indiana. Who's IU?
Why is this computer loving to throw me pop-ups? I don't want pop-ups.
Let's see.
There we go. Kind of. Okay, this.
Yeah, this baby should be somewhere en route. So you can even hold those. That's a 15-ounce slice on that Essel, no problem.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. And it
So,
holds slabs. I find them very versatile and quite useful. So,
yeah, that will work. Let's see here.
hey, long live, did you get my email on my wallet? I got you a wallet anyway. I haven't heard from you for a few days, but I know, what was it, a weekend ago or something? Whenever we last talked, I've got your wallet here. So yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay. I think I got it.
You got a sticker board going yet, Tiger?
No, because I don't know where the wife will be okay with it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, yeah, this board actually has a bunch of doodling on it from the wife and kids behind the stickers. Which before I put the stickers on, I got a video of all their doodling. So, but yeah, I had to clear it with the wife to use that board, and I figured we'd save the doodling in the video, so it will actually be preserved there, as well as get topped with everybody's stickers. So I'm getting attached to my sticker board, along with everybody else is being attached to it as well.
You know what? I'm trying something a little different. I went into a little different section on YouTube and then tried to minimize that screen to only just the chat and overlaid it on top of StreamYard. I could see the chat benefit from the YouTube side, but then the chat works a whole lot better from YouTube than it does from StreamYard. But StreamYard, here as it is, you can control who's on stage and what's going on with that.
Yep. Yeah, I think it was Mrs. Coincrew was saying that she likes to pop the chat out of YouTube and bring it over so that she can keep and not use the YouTube chat and just pop it out and bring it over.
Yeah, it's a technique I think Frosty taught her. I know he taught me. Not as good at it as he is, but hey, I'll take what I can get. So,
yeah.
But I do want to welcome everyone to this impromptu live stream.
Yeah. Welcome in.
Elsie and I were just talking in general, so we said, hey, let's just pop over to a live stream and talk about silver, gold, other things like that.
Platinum, palladium. My last video I put up, mail call. Sal actually came over and commented on it, which was awesome. Salivate Metal. I love it when he comments on my channel.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, and he said you got all 4 metals here, and I didn't even realize it. I should have put that in my title, but yeah, I actually unboxed a little bit of silver, 1 piece of gold, a piece of platinum, and a piece of palladium, all in one mail call. And he pointed it out, and I didn't even realize it. So
Nickel, I did see that video. In fact, I knew about it beforehand. Surfer did a very short, did a short on his channel that says, "Hey, guess where I'm at? I'm at Tim's." And I texted Yankee, say, "Hey, I understand Surfer showed up." And he says, "Yeah, I'm going to put something on the on my channel." And then I saw on Surfer's stream with Nick that he said, "Yeah." He walked in and he went ahead. He went ahead and Yankee did all the filming, but it was kind of fun to see him there.
Yeah, I was in the middle of watching that. I haven't finished the video yet, but I started to
Well,
watch that. Yeah.
did you get to the part where Surfer put his stickers on top of Yankee stickers?
Oh no, I haven't seen that yet.
Well, that was a scream. That was
No rhodium nickel. No rhodium yet, but hey, osmium soon. Osmium soon, bud.
I can't seem to find osmium on the periodic table.
It's 78, I think. I have that information. If I can find it is the other thing.
Okay, let me open up this other computer.
76th element on the periodic table, and is a platinum group metal, along with platinum, palladium, rhodium, ruthenium, and iridium.
Yep, there it is, osmium. It's just underneath ruthenium.
Like all precious metals, osmium is less reactive than most other metals and does not tarnish or rust. Osmium can be distinguished from other precious metals both chemically and visually. It is the densest element known to man and exhibits a unique blue-silver luster. On and on and on. But yeah, it's also the most inert element known to man. So it's got some really cool, unique qualities and reflects more light back than silver. So silver is known as like the most reflective. Osmium actually tops silver.
Well,
So it's a very unique. It's the last eighth precious metal, and it's been increasing about 17% yearly since it was put on the investment stock market
let
exchange
me
over
ask you
here.
something. Everything I see that's osmium makes it look like some sort of, for lack of a better word, shiny sandpaper.
Yeah. Yep.
And if it's the
Crisp.
most reflective, how could it be most reflective? You can't get a flat surface on it.
Well, they are actually flat. They're when you zoom up close, they're little. I think are they hexagonal? They're. I think it's anyway. They're a certain shape but it's actually flat. So it's like little skyscrapers built up all over the place when you zoom in on them, but they're actually uniform and flat.
OC Stacker's starting. Almighty. I think Nick should show up at Tim's. Now that's going to be interesting because it's my general observation that even though Tim is 77, he still has a preference for the ladies, and she will steal the show away from Yankee. I will bet money on that.
Yeah, Nick's is cool.
She's not. She's smart. She's cool. She's extremely attractive. She has way more hair than Yankee does. So, but no, I'd love to see her there. Oh yeah, I totally agree with you, Silver Buff. She is extremely beautiful. But the weird thing is, she's not just beautiful on the outside; she's beautiful on the inside. And just to talk to her and see how she's thinking and what she has sacrificed for her family. I mean, she's beautiful on the inside too. So I've had the joy of having her a couple times on a live stream, and I've never seen her sister, Nickel. So listen to Nick tell the story. Her sister's even prettier than her. Like, okay, if you say so. But
Right, I heard her saying that. Yeah,
you know,
maybe. Yeah, and she can't get her on the live too, right?
what's that?
Oh, and then we were saying, well, let's see her then, and but she was saying she's hard to get on the live stream.
Hey, Mark T-Bird. By the way, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well, Mark 949 Designs. Hello.
Well, this avatar you see was originally made by my brother-in-law when we were trying to get stamps for the channel rounds, and then he was kind enough to give me this one with the color.
Oh, that's cool too.
But being that it is the holidays, we're going to go with Santa Tiger.
Nice.
We're going to bring out Santa Tiger.
Man, I get so many compliments on T's pour here.
It's nice.
It is. It's awesome. And people are like, where can I buy that? Where can I buy that? So I tell them about T, but it's like I've seen him put out a couple more, but so far it's my favorite example of those that he's done.
That's a very special piece.
It
You and I were competing for that.
Yeah, I couldn't let this one go because it was representative of my channel. I felt because I had just launched my channel the day that he put this out, and so I was like, oh, that's just way too much meaning there. That one's going on my pretty much it's in every video, I think. So I mean,
Well,
almost.
if I would have known that was the answer, I'd have stopped bidding because that's an honorable reason to stop.
Right, of course, but
I didn't know that.
Right,
I didn't know you
exactly.
at the time either. So it's kind of like, no, I want it. No, I want it.
Yeah. I'm glad I got it. Cool piece. Yeah, I have a lot of fun on T's auctions.
He's a scream.
Chef Stacker, what's going on, Chef?
Hey, Chef Stacker, welcome. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, Chef's been flipping the sterling and coming out on top. I don't know if anybody's been watching Chef's videos lately, but he's been getting in. He's been, I think, taking Nickel's advice. Gotta throw Nickel in the mix because he's. In fact, I need to have Nickel back on my channel here before long. I need to get more info out of him on this flipping that Chef's taking advantage of.
Are you talking about flipping food, or are you talking about flipping?
No, well, yeah, Chef flips the food too, but no, he's getting like, I think he's doing estate sales. Anyway, he's finding sales and finding good deals on like silverware or teapots and then melting. And then he's got somebody who takes them and melts them down, and then he sells the proceeds and puts it into coins, I believe.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I wish I had time to go to estate sales.
That's kind of it. But if you know what you're doing and the places to look, man, you can get some good deals for sure.
I wish I had the time. My God, I'd love to have the time.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do.
It's one of the reasons why I get a little frustrated. I have something like plus or minus 84 videos out when everybody else is at my stage has much more. It's like, I don't have the time. Between the two jobs I do, there's not a whole lot of time left.
Oh, I know. 2 kids and that throw those in the mix. That's they're 24/7. So
Yeah. And maybe, God willing, chef, if I could just work a 12-hour day. I'm doing this one job where I work as a hospitalist. It's supposed to be 12 hours. I'm supposed to have 12 hours off. No, I get called all the time. No, it just is what it is. And I can't complain. I like the pay better from this job than I do the other one. Oh, I love those things. I have about a half a dozen of those.
do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Toyed with the idea of doing auctions, but I'm going to have to do that when I have a little bit more free time and maybe, bring you on board to help me get used to that because I feel like I'm a fish out of water.
Yeah, sure. Let me know. We'll make it happen.
Maybe we'll bring Mrs. Klein Crew on so she can have a little fun. That lady makes everything fun.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, she was great. I had her on. You got to see that last auction. She's fun. She's awesome.
I do, Chef Stacker. I'm a physician, and I've worked hospitalist, ER, family medicine. I've done a lot of different things.
One of those really easy, laxed, no stress, one of those types of things, right?
My life without stress. You must want to have me break out into a chuckle.
That's what I was hoping. Yeah, no, I can't imagine all the stuff that you would go through. It'd just be too much.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Hey, Stacking Surfer, welcome. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Stacking Surfer. Yeah,
Hey,
we were just talking about you. Your ears must have been ringing. We seen you on Yankee over there. Just
yeah,
chatting.
I saw you hiding Yankee stickers under yours. It must have been really cool to get Tim to join forces with you to tease Yankee. Oh, I'm not normally a jealous person, but you got to tease Yankee in person. Now I'm jealous. Maybe one day I can afford the time to get out there, come up with something to torment him with.
Hey, Gary Huffman. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you, Gary. Have a good night, my friend.
Nickel says, I thought you were taller, Surfer. Or is it Yankee at 6'4"?
Oh, Yankee's supposed to be really short.
Mark T-Bird, which coin were you admiring there? The Sunstone, or T, the Silver Stacker's Pour, or you got your revolver? I'm not sure which you were pointing out, but this here we have I got lucky on this coin here. I got this. I was in a program and this got sent to me. And it's United States Mint put this out, and it's a Cook Island coin, the Monarch Butterfly, Montana state, whatever it is, morning cloak.
Surfer, you said you're only 5'6"?
And this coin here, I got this coin for like $130, and it's now like worth $1,000 or anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. It varies, but this coin really took off within a couple years, mind you. So it's a low mintage. I think 2,000 of them or something like that. I got lucky on that one.
You want to know the real weird thing about that revolver? It's going for a good bit of money.
Yeah.
When I bought it originally the first time from Stormy, I paid a good bit more money than what some of the other people have bought it for. But I think it's
Yeah.
still going to go up. But my pawn shop has one. It's been sitting there for weeks and weeks and weeks. $214. It's like that's the cheapest I've ever seen it offered.
Well, I got a good deal on. So I, like you, have spent some money on it too. The first one I got from Stormy, and I overspent on it, which I'm fine. You know, I like help this channel out, but I overspent on it. But I knew I wanted another one, and so I asked him if he had another one, and he did. And I was like, so since I just overpaid, I figured, okay, maybe you'll get me a deal on this one since I'm asking. I asked for 200. He said no, 240 is the best he could do. So I held off, but I got lucky because the next day or two was Black Friday, and who is it? It's Bullion Exchange. They're the ones, the exclusive dealer on those, and they had a Black Friday deal on them, and I got a killer deal on them. They were selling them for like 150.
Oh, that's a killer deal.
Yep. And so then I offered one on my auction, and it ended up going for under 200. It was like 190 something, so that was a good deal.
I see that it's $205 on eBay from Stacking Surfer, and I honestly think that those are going to jack as soon as they come out with the next coin.
Yep. I do too.
And I just want one of the next coin for me.
Yep. We lose you? I lost him. My son guessed my height. He asked if I was just under 6'4". I said yes, just under. Okay. All right, then. Yeah, Stacking Surfer revolvers are 205 on eBay. They're also about that on Bullion Exchange as well.
Can you guys hear me?
There you are. Now you're back. Yeah, we lost you there for a second.
Okay. Yeah, it might be the hospital connection.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're still at the hospital, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably don't. You want to tell everybody your downfalls, or just let it be? I mean, what the problems that have you've incurred today, the headaches you
I
had
knew
to
it was
go
going to make
through.
me feel better.
What?
I knew it was going to make me feel better because the community we have when we get together, I start feeling comfortable again. So, my work.
We're losing you a little bit. We lost you at your work. What now?
Is so stressful that balloon for me and brings me. Are you guys there?
You're coming in and out. We lost you there at the
I don't know
beginning. Yeah,
why.
tell us.
Must be the hospital internet.
We got you now. I can hear you now. Or maybe I
One
can't.
that bought from Stormy Stacking Surfer. I paid a pretty good penny on that.
Mark, I'm gonna get you my link here. Hold on, let me get over to my channel here. I'll grab you that.
By the way, those of you who haven't subscribed to Along with Coins, go ahead and subscribe to him. He's a lot of fun and he knows stuff about really old coins. So, and we were just talking about some old coins because I got possibly a decent deal on some ancient coins. One of Ivan the Terrible, and the other one was it Peter the Great? Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, Tiger hooked me up on those. We're both we're both into European coins. My wife's Russian, and his is Ukrainian, so we're kind of luckily he hit me up and let me know about the deal, and I was in on it, so I'm excited about those.
And normally I'm not into the ancient coins, but I am into Eastern European coins because that's my background, wifey's background, and I was like, "Ah, I can't turn that down." Ivan the Terrible was the first monarch to actually take the title of czar, and then you got Peter the Great. It's like crap. Yeah. I had to pull the trigger, and then I sent pictures to everyone that is in my cell phone contacts. So it was not a bad deal. $50 a piece.
Yeah, I don't know what their normal value is, but yeah, that was a fine price for me. I was happy with it. I don't quite qualify those as ancient because I go 1500 and earlier, but that's like right on the board. It was like 1500 and 60 or something like that.
You would
They
know
were
that
right,
better than I do.
they were right on the edge there. I'm excited for them.
I might have to buy two of each of them because wifey will probably steal them from me.
Yeah, in fact, if he has an extra, especially of the terrible, that looks like it's going to be my favorite just from the shape of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would probably double up my order. It was kind of late when I got that text, and I just figured I'd grab one. But now that I'm thinking about it, I should have probably doubled up on it. But
Well, I can put you down for two.
yeah, let's put me down for two if he's got them. If not, no big deal. Hey, Mark, thank you for subscribing, but I appreciate that.
Okay, so I'll get two Ivans, two Peters. You'll get two Ivans, one Peter, and
I'll take two of each if he has them.
Oh, he's got 10.
Okay, well I'll take two of each.
So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if he's selling $50 a piece,
Whoa!
$50.
Look at OC Staggers comment. Thank you, my friend.
Well,
Appreciate that.
online purchases have been with online coins. Hey, not bad.
No doubt. Hey, Stuart, thank you, bud. Appreciate that. What a good night. I'm glad we jumped on.
Yeah, and that'd be awesome. And if I may point it out also, if none of you have subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. It'd be kind of nice to get a few more subscribers. I've been kind of stagnant, probably because of the job.
Yeah, when you're too busy, you're too busy. You can't be.
Yeah.
Can't be putting out videos of you could put out some videos doing surgery and whatnot. That'd be entertaining.
Oh, that'd certainly get me in trouble. You ever hear of something called HIPAA? Surefire way to go to the poorhouse.
I bet.
In fact, I was just watching mandatory videos about my not so good paying job. Yeah. Oh, GS, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, cool.
But oh, by the way, if you get a chance, hit that like button, hit the bell notification, put in a comment. That way, it keeps you in as a subscriber.
Yeah, and as I love getting comments down below, even if it's just hello or I commented or something. It's just nice when people comment.
It is. It very much is. So I really get a charge out of that.
Yep.
But this job I was just telling you about, oh my God, talk about boring. Oh, it's just nasty, just boring. Just all these mandatory videos, otherwise they won't work me.
Man,
I keep thinking, Man, I have videos in my back room that I want to work on, but now I got to do all this stuff. So when you and I started talking, I was like, oh, great, I get to be back in my element again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice you have something that you can get away from it a little bit.
So very true. So
I can't imagine.
I really
I can't
appreciate
imagine that much stress constantly. I couldn't. I don't know. That's just probably not for me, I guess.
Well, medicine's not so bad. It's the politics around medicines that makes it bad.
Oh man, and right now I bet it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not. Let me tell you, it's not fun. So, and I'm going to put this in here for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel. So hopefully the Nightbot will throw it in. Let's see what it does. Oh, there it is. That's a. Oh, I have 3/4 of a box of silver eagles, and I want so bad to buy some more. I looked at SD Bullion; they have a decent price of $28 and I don't know 30 cents last time I looked. But I called down to my pawn shop. She beat it a little bit. Says, so I'll sell them for you $28.25. I'm like, that's still cheaper.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Tiger, you can click on people's comments too every once in a while. If you see somebody's comment that you like or want to highlight, I guess you might have to be. No, you do it on StreamYard. Or if you're on, I don't know what you're on now, I guess, but hey, Broke Stacker.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. See what it see what it does. Hey, that worked.
I don't see it yet. Where are you at over on? Oh, there it is. Yo, nickel stacking. Yeah, that's kind of nice to grab people's comments every once in a while.
I didn't know that that's how that worked.
What's up, Broke Stacker?
Hey, bro, how you doing? Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I like that extra category you put on the on your list there, Broke Stacker, of the specials every once in a while, or the unique coins, I guess it was, or whatever it was. That was
Bro,
cool.
you're welcome for the wrench. I see you coming in more and more often. So I really want to show you how much I appreciate you. Get myself over here. You can only do so much in StreamYard, and you can only do so much in
I wish I could click on people's names, but it won't let me. All I can do is time them out.
I rarely use the power of a mod.
I've never done it so far.
I've only done it a couple times when people are just like supremely rude. I did it once on Nick's channel, and
Oh yeah.
someone dropped the F bomb, and yeah, I went and did it that time.
Joey Brown. I don't know if I'm used to seeing you. Hello, hello.
Okay. So we were talking about the different coins that we were interested in, and I was perusing the internet looking for things that I want to start playing with for pouring. I'm not quite there yet. So we finally decided that we're going. Wife was going to let me use the garage.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to use the second shed that she originally had for the dog business, but stopped using. As soon as she started seeing me getting ready to go in it, she's like, "No, I want to use that again." Like, okay. So got a good bit of the garage cleaned out, and you know that's what's happened.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. And the pale horse.
Hey, I'm going to have to mute
Oh.
myself because that's a work related thing. So take over the
Hey.
show for me, LLC.
All right, you got it. Is that a 5-ounce on the turntable? Yes, it is, Mark. That is. This is a new series release that SD Bullion is doing with who is it? Oh goodness, somebody in the chat. Who is SD Bullion doing this with a major online bullion dealer? It's Scottsdale Mint. There you go. Scottsdale Mint and SD Bullion are putting a new series of coins out. This is an actual coin. It's $100 from Republic of Liberia. 49's fine. It's pretty cool. It doesn't have, it's just, I've never taken it out, but I don't know if you can see, it has no reeded edge. It's just kind of, they just stamped it, and there's no collar. There wasn't a collar on it, so it just kind of squished out, almost like an ancient coin would be struck. And so this is the Napoleon. And yeah, it's the first in a series. I think the next one is supposed to be who's the next one, guys, in the chat? Patton, I think, is going to be the next one. Anyway, they're going to do a little series. They're 5 ounces, like you said, yes, and they're 5-ounce coins. I believe the next one's going to be Patton. It's pretty sweet little coin. Oh man, pretty heavy reveal there. Got a little ship. Pretty nice. Nice little piece. Frosty on the front. Reverse proof, I guess you would call that. Kind of going on there. And the other thing, let me see what the chat's saying here. The other thing is I got these reverse proof Morgan and Peace dollars. And I got 3 sets of them. And 2 of them were, from what I could tell, perfect. I couldn't see anything wrong with them. This set, however, on the, I believe it was the piece, there is a little something under the capsule, so I have yet to investigate. The Morgan, I believe, was perfect. So depending on what's underneath this piece dollar capsule, I don't know, maybe we should do that right here. We should do some investigating and see if it just blows off. Maybe it's nothing, but I think I got some shine off of it, which is not a good sign. If it's shine, it was probably nicked somehow. Beto, good to see you. Welcome in. Tiger is, I think he's on the phone call with the hospital right now. And good night, DGS. Thanks for coming in. Sorry about Tiger dropping off there. He's got the hospital he's got to stay on call with from time to time. So appreciate you coming in. Hope to see you on the next one. All right. So what do you think, guys? Should we look into this reverse proof and see See what we got. All right. So, and while I'm on the stream, I can't use my Zoom very well, so kind of have to do this. And sometimes it doesn't matter, it doesn't help. Oh, come on. There we go. Morgan looks good. It's this piece here. Cameo proof, yeah. So, yeah, cameo proof. I don't know, maybe. Well, I might not be able to do this without a Zoom. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, yep. See it? Right up there above the L. There's a little dot there. Come on, focus. Let's see if we can get it off there. Just like mine. Did yours have, you had a little, did any of yours have a little spot on them, or were they all clean? Beto. And it's like, what do I do with this? I'm halfway scared to go trying to, you know, fluff it off. If it just blows off, that would be great, but. Oh, can I zoom? No, I can't. Oh, come on. Boy, I just know zooming for some reason here when I'm. There we go. So. Well, let's see what happens. These have a little finger niche somewhere. Maybe not. All right, what's the chat saying? Yours came out good. How many packages did you get? And they're so tight. They're flying across the room. Oh, come on. Wow, that's an impressive capsule. Okay, this side looks goodo. Goodo, goodo.
Just got back. Sorry about that.
There you are.
What was that coin?
This is the reverse proof piece and Morgan dollar that came out this year.
Okay.
I ordered 3 sets, and 2 of the sets were perfect, and from what I could see, and this one has a little something by the L in Liberty on the piece, so we're investigating. See, it looks to be a little nick, probably like another coin falling and landing on it would be my guess. I don't know.
There she is.
See that right by the L though. I having trouble getting the focus, but right at the tip of the L, there's a little nick. So this one is just that's a nick. That's not a. And then that's it. It's like, okay, so I'm pretty sure that's a nick, but oh, do I want to try to brush it off? And then when you go to try to brush it off, it's game over. There's like, if it doesn't just blow off, and I don't think there's much hope. So she just ain't gonna be perfect. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah, I understand.
There's a nice coin still. Maybe I should just take it out and enjoy it. I seen Sal had one out of his capsules. I think it was actually the Morgan, but man, did it look good. I actually really like the look of these reverse proofs. I'm not big on the piece dollar, but I actually really like this reverse proof here. I'm not too big on the piece dollar, but I like this reverse proof piece dollar here. What do you think, Tiger?
I like them. Just don't seem to like them enough to buy them.
Yeah. Hey, John Camper. Welcome in.
I just, and up until recently, and with them not doing the right thing with this American Silver Eagle,
Yep.
I didn't have a desire to support the U.S. Mint.
Yep. Yeah, this has been the only thing I've gotten all year from them. But I said I was gonna get this last year when they announced it. So I've been waiting for this one for a long time. But I like reverse proofs.
By the way, thank you, Mark T. Bird, for subscribing when I was at 400. I appreciate that.
Is it too late to send back? I don't know. Probably not. I could, I suppose. I don't know. I suppose that's what I should do. But
I have one of them. I think it's 2021. I think it's a Morgan. But to be honest with you, if they're going to start treating us right at the U.S. Mint, I might consider,
right.
splurging and buying stuff from them.
No, I hear you. Yeah. Boy, those capsules are amazing. I give them that. I've never experienced the capsule quite like that before.
Yeah, it looks like you're screwing it in place rather than a force fit.
Yeah, they're hard to get off anyway. I heard people complaining about them, but now I've experienced it myself.
I particularly like the piece dollars, even the old that.
Do you?
Made. Yeah, the Morgans are beautiful too. Don't get me wrong, but there's something about collecting the piece dollars when they haven't been made for nearly as long.
Yeah, no, and who was it? I think Spectacular was he's been kind of trying to squeeze the piece dollar, and that was what. What's that?
I noticed that. I don't know if he has a game plan, or if it's just that he likes them so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I know he's trying to squeeze them, and he was saying that they're not something bad to get into from the collector side of things because it might not have really taken off yet, and there's actually not a lot of them minted compared to like the Morgan and whatnot. So I don't know.
I got your message, Broke. Send me an email and a way to contact you, and we can try to decide if there's something we can live stream over. And I have a Christmas date with LLC on the 27th. I have another date somewhere, don't know exactly where, with Surfer. I think he's so busy that he's gotta figure out where he's gonna fit me in.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can make it on the 27th to my channel. We're going to be having Tiger over there for an auction. So,
You might teach me some. I might learn something from the bee. Who says that a bee can't teach a tiger?
hey, bees do a lot of good.
Yeah, they do. Especially when they team up on you. Tiger, when you do LLC doing an auction, yeah, that'll be coming up on the 27th.
Yep. Yeah, that'll be fun. Hope you guys make it.
And I'm
Just
gonna,
saw Surfer's video at Tim's with Yankee. Yeah, Beto, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Yeah, I actually haven't finished watching that video, but I got about halfway through it and I got caught up here with Tiger, but I'll have to finish it later. Yeah, it looked good.
Surfer walks in, takes his sunglasses off, and then opens up his jacket and to show his chest and his T-shirt. Kind of looked like George Reeves when he was playing Superman. For those of you who are old enough to understand. Okay, I guess Surfer's going to try to fly around the room and let his hair flap in the breeze. He probably flaps in the breeze when he's out there on the surfboard.
Yeah, and so he's from California? Where are you from, Surfer? Is California?
I think he's from another state but moved to California. I think
Okay.
it's from Utah, maybe.
So what did he say? He flew in, or what did he do? I think he said, but I forgot now.
Yeah, he flew in. He opened up that shirt of his and jumped in the air like Superman and let that coat flap in the breeze so everybody could see that stacking surfer chest.
Born in SoCal. All right, there you go.
Only bits and pieces of your history.
Did you have fun at over there with Yankee at Tim's shop? I wish I could say I'd been to Tim's shop. That'd be fun.
Oh, I'm so jealous that he got to team up with Tim and tease Yankee. Now that part I am jealous over. I swear to God, if once Nick walks in, she's still in the show from Yankee. I will put money on that girl.
Yeah. Mark says he's only 4 hours from Tim's. That would be, oh man, I would hop in the car, but that'd be fun.
Yeah. I definitely would do that.
And then let Yankee know, and we'll all maybe we can meet you on camera and see who you are. That'd be cool.
You know, it'd be really cool is if the whole chat would just walk in the door at Tim's and just overwhelm them and boom, 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 boom. Everybody's just everybody's a YouTuber here right now. There's no room for anyone else.
That would be fun. Anyone going to fun show in Florida? No, my son seen a commercial for that and was pointing it out and saying that'd be fun to go to. Yeah, I'd like to go, but I don't think we'll make it this year anyway. But
yeah, I'd have to plan in advance.
Yeah.
But before I can plan in advance, I want to land a better paying job that's more consistent. And that way I can work more straight without the crazy switching of employers. And I can get home more. I can help out at home more and do what I got to do to turn the backyard into a little farm.
Nice.
That's interesting. Tim's semi-collectible coins.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. That's a good place to look at coin shows or coin stores, especially if you get some of the older coin stores that have been in business for a long time, and they're not used to the new coin craze, kind of, and so they'll just mark those things down to regular bullion half the time. That's what they pay people to get them in, and then they don't spend the time looking them up, I guess, or whatnot. But yeah, you can often find some good deals at your LCS on semi-numismatics. I agree, Stacking Surfer.
Oh yeah. Well, Shannon Taylor, I totally agree about what you just said. This has been planned a long time ago, Shannon. They've been taken a little bit over the decades. And if you look back at it, when Khrushchev was then having a debate with then Vice President Nixon, Khrushchev was defending communism, and Nixon kind of put him in his place when he talked about the advantage of capitalism. And Khrushchev pretty much told him that it's okay, we're going to take over your country and we're going to start with your children.
Hey, Daryl, welcome in.
Well, this is a long game, honey. Most people are just now starting to wake up to it. So I honestly think we're going to have to fight like hell to get our country back to what it should be. I don't want it to be that way, but I think we're not going to have a choice in the matter. Nickel, I don't deny that. I pretty much can believe that. It's strange how politics, you don't like each other one moment, but you're doing things for each other the next. They make the old phrase, politics make strange bedfellows. I mean, look at what's going on right now. You got a tiger conversing with a bee. Strange. But getting back to what I was saying, we were talking a little bit before we started the live, where I was perusing things I want to start looking at for pouring. And I'm getting there a little bit by little bit. I'm going to go try to find myself a nice used table and load it up with everything. Hey, Ginger Stack.
Supreme Ginger Stacker.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, we're a few short days away now, aren't we, man? Today just flew by for me, too. Today it just disappeared. Let's see, we got... Yeah, wow, so Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday's Christmas Eve. So
true.
Yep. You gonna make it home for the Christmas, or are they gonna lock you down at the hospital all through the holiday?
Well, you never know what's going to happen. But the plan is I get off at 7 in the morning on Christmas Day. I'm going to try to be juiced up enough with caffeine to get home.
Oh, man. Wow. You're not playing.
No. I try my best to be a good family man. It's kind of hard to do that when you're a workaholic.
Bidenomics.
I was a workaholic before Bidenomics. Mark T-Bird, you're welcome, my friend. I'm glad you like it.
I'm trying to get one of his single rounds. I like the single rounds. They're all awesome though.
If I'm not mistaken, I haven't sent them all out yet, but I have processed them, which is not fun because I have to play between the Wi-Fi at the house, which won't work with the printer, then tell the computer to play with the Wi-Fi on the printer. Because I print everyone's letters, their emails, print envelopes, then start putting things together, put them into little Uh, Imagine that. Ginger that's now blue. Yeah, does that mean that you're like a ginger Smurf?
You look
La
good in blue,
la
Ginger.
la 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 la. You're welcome, Ginger. You're working really hard at trying to build your channel, and if I'm not mistaken, you work somewhere in healthcare and you work hard also. So, you know,
Tiger looks like Mark's down into the rig nation. I'm still
Rick
up on
and
the
Mark
fence,
have now
Mark.
joined the Rick Nation.
I'm still on the fence. He hasn't quite drugged me off. He almost got me in the last live with Yankee. I almost came down. That note that he wrote to Little Stacks about brought me down.
I'm working on Rig 5. I can't work on it anymore because of all the stuff I got to do for the second job.
Yeah.
I got just in raw material about 50% of the raw material. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Okay? What wheel
I
is
would definitely be trying to dodge the wrench. That's for sure.
well, I'll occasionally talk a little bit about all the rig joking, but I really want to work on being a serious YouTuber as well. Um, all that goes out the window, guys. If Yankee shows up in the live stream and he starts bringing the game, it's game on. Now, Surfer, you and I gonna
Surfer.
have a little talk. By the way, we still have to do that other project. We're talking about the live stream you want to do this month with me. That's great. We're gonna have to talk about that other subject, which is not going to be here. We can talk about that privately if you're okay with that.
Are you talking to Surfer or me?
Yeah, Surfer.
Okay.
I got something in mind, and I don't want to talk about it too much because if I can pull it off, it's going to be really cool.
Cool. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
And by the way, Surfer, the sooner the better, because as soon as I get free from all this job related stuff, I can feel free to do the project we talked about. So, by the way, did you pick a day when you and I can, and probably Nick too, do a live stream together? If you can, just send me the information of when, and I'll double check to make sure it doesn't conflict with work. So, well, I've been working at trying to figure out what I want to get for pouring. I have just a little shy of 50 ounces to start working with. I'm hoping that I can find a decent sized used desk to put fire bricks on and play with it. Okay, thanks, Surfer. I appreciate it. And so I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm excited to see some of your pours.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hoping that I don't suck at it. I'm just afraid. Yeah, look at this, and you guys going, he can't do it. He can't do it.
That's the one I want. That's the ones I like. Is the first ones where people are like, "What's that supposed to be?" I like those, man. I like this is piece number one. This is where you started.
And we just come up looking like a messed up cross between an octagon and an oval. Hey, what is that? That's a bee.
Yep.
Hey, let's change the subject a second too. I want to see how many people have heard about this and what they think. How many of you heard about what Colorado has been trying to do to take Trump off the ticket?
Oh, is Nickel still here? Let's hear it, Nickel. I bet he's got something to say about it.
I'm sure Nickel does. So those of you in the chat, if you are in favor of Colorado taking him off the ticket, put a 1 in the chat. Those of you who don't want him taken off the ticket, a 2. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, a 3.
Yeah, was that actual news too, or is that like a rumor?
Well, no, it's true news. There's another YouTuber. It has nothing to do with stacking. All he does is talk about the current day events and all that type of stuff.
Nickel, you don't know what we're talking about? Come on.
No, Nickel does not. See, he says he doesn't know.
I don't believe that.
It was breaking news.
Nickel knows all things politics.
Except when he's talking basketball.
Right. Except for when he's watching the girls' basketball tournaments, indeed.
A bunch of pretty girls running up and down the court. I can't blame them.
You can't argue with that, can you?
No. My cousin was a really good basketball player. Actually, all 3 of them, her and her 2 brothers, they all had scholarships, and to get a scholarship as a lady ball player, that was hard back then.
Yeah.
I think she played for the University of Pittsburgh. She was, my God, they were amazing. They played basketball in their backyard all the time.
I bet.
Yeah, I agree with you, Stacking Surfer. This is there. I saw a clip on YouTube where the Clintons were complaining that they want to get rid of the Electoral College. But yet, I've noticed if they want, all the liberals want to change the rules for the liberals. But they were complaining that the Electoral College was set up so that there's more conservative electoral votes. And I can't seem to think that our founding fathers could see 200 years into the future to make things go a certain way. I think she's just still grumping that she lost.
Yeah. Hey, Chef, have a good night, man. Didn't see you were getting out of here, but take care.
Good night, Chef. Thank you for coming.
Yep.
Okay, so Nickel was just messing with us. He says, I did a live about Colorado taking Trump off the ballot.
Yeah, I knew he had to be joking.
So what's your take on it, Nickel?
Yeah, why don't you...
I didn't see the live. I probably was working. Merry Christmas to you too, Mark.
Yep, Merry Christmas, everybody. Yep.
I'm still waiting for the Nickel response.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see that Nickel rant.
Supreme will throw it out, yeah.
I hope so. It doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair.
You don't say. Yeah, it's ridiculous, the whole area. I mean, well, our last election should have pretty much explained all of that.
Well, if you look at it, if you looked at the evidence that was coming in, it looked like China had a major thing to do with messing up that election. And then you got, honestly, I think the coronavirus issue was nothing more than a biological warfare. It was something that they could throw at us that wouldn't come back to them immediately.
Yeah, in a way to cover up tracks and a bunch of stuff. Yep.
Well, if you look between the coronavirus pandemic, the mess with the election, the cyber attacks that happened in Texas and in Hawaii. I mean, it's all pointing back to China. They're one of the major leaders of the BRICS nations. This this is not going to go well.
There's some major shakeups going on, that's for sure.
Surfer, I've said the same thing. I said, what's going on now is very similar to what happened in the 1910s. Back
yeah,
then,
the Fed being established there, Surfer, indeed. Yep.
well, not only just the Fed, but it was about that time that the Soviets were taking over the old Tsar version of Russia, and yet they were trying to spread communism and socialism here in America, especially during Woodrow Wilson's time frame. That was they had the advantage then of having sound money. Granted, they had the certificates, but it was still exchangeable. But now we don't have that. They have put us in a position where over the decades, they have taught us that paper money is where it's at and get us to not pay attention to silver and gold. And it worked for so many of us, and so many of us are still living in this house.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful that I woke up 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to be awake to some of this stuff. Scary that so many people aren't, but so nice to be somewhat awake anyway, no doubt.
And like I said, sometimes you get a little distracted buying the pretty things, which have a higher premium.
Yeah.
But sometimes you find something that fills both of your needs, like your Comex loaves.
Yes, exactly. I love those things. It's great in all ways. Yeah, I agree. Man, we've got quite a delay in the video feed. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, like it's heavy delay. Like 30 seconds to a minute or something. 45 seconds.
Is that on my side or your side or both?
Both.
Okay.
I think anyway.
Yeah, I wonder how much is because I'm kind of wondering how much is because of the connection with the internet here.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
Hey, Valerie McKay, welcome.
Oh yeah, hello. I don't know how I missed you. Snuck right by. Compounding debt. Yeah. Nixon said it was temporary. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
They're so good at lying.
They are. Or I mean, it's so blatant now. I mean, yeah, I better not even go down that road. It just makes me kind of wonder how can they be so blatant and yet people don't see some of this stuff? It does make me wonder.
That's so
like
true.
It's a curse or something, It's like it's weird.
Well, I see what you just said here, Surfer, and to be honest with you, I agree with you. I'm one of those people who I like to prepare for as many scenarios as possible, whether we're talking about metals or something else. And media holding them accountable. The media has been infiltrated by the enemy for years.
Yeah, media is like
long are gone the days of Walter Cronkite. But I'm a firm believer, and I think Surfer is too. Um, doing fractional stuff as a way to protect your your bigger
Bigger metals, yeah, sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have a variety for sure. And then once you get your variety, then you can dabble a little bit with the fancier stuff probably. But it's nice to get your base down and have some good cheap weight. But then also, yeah, all the way down to your little fractional stuff like these little 1 grams that you can break off.
Oh,
So these are so fun to break apart too. I don't know if
oh,
anybody's ever.
I got a great deal on Ravenhawk's auction not long ago. I love going to Ravenhawk's auction, but for some reason he always seems to be on when something at work is going off. I hopped
Oh,
on Raven for a second. He just happened to be at that very moment auctioning off 100-gram bar, a Volcambi combi bar that you can break off into 10-gram bars. And it's like, no way.
yeah.
No
Hey,
one,
Muscle Shell.
no one bid on it, so I snagged it. Hey, I'm gonna have
Nice.
to mute myself here again.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'll be back.
All right. I wish I could highlight these comments from my side. I'm a hedge stacker, stack it all but going weight now, unless on collectibles going forward. Yep, stacking surfer, that's kind of it indeed. When I first started stacking, we can
Yes.
hear you, Tiger.
Everything looks pretty good.
Well, she's been ruled out,
Well,
and she's still ruling out.
yeah, it's the 8 bit with the RVR.
How
We
high
can
is the RVR?
we can hear you.
Has she been taking any stimulants?
I didn't like coffee or something.
Coffee, methamphetamine,
But she did cartilage
Hmm.
yesterday because her blood pressure was low or something.
You didn't mute.
let me see here. Did I? No, I didn't take it off the exam.
No, she's still on it.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't take it because I think the blood pressure was low, or maybe
Sorry, guys.
One more time.
But we didn't give it to her until yesterday morning apparently because the blood pressure was low.
Okay. We'll look at something here. Pull up the computer again.
She does metoprolol 50 in the morning and 25 in the evening.
Okay, I think he must have muted it now because I'm not hearing him. Okay. Sorry, at least it wasn't really serious. I've heard some serious sounding calls, so okay. What are we doing here? I can't bring up stacking surfer OC as this is Tiger Stream, so I don't have Controlio. Lisa Anderson, hello, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We have mute. I think so, Nickel. I think you got it muted. Copy that, says OC. All right, what should we look at here, guys? I didn't bring. It's kind of an impromptu live, so I didn't have a lot of my stuff. Let's see here. Anybody seen these before? Z arches. Got a silver and a bronze. Kind of cool. Gateway of the West. Jefferson National Expansion Memorial, St. Louis, Missouri. Nickel, good to see you. Yo, St. Louis. St. Louis. I've got, anybody want an MS-70 Eagle and your state label to go along with it? I have one for quite a few states, so anybody wants an MS-70 Silver Eagle with their state on it, let me know. Check Stacker, good to see you. Welcome, man. We got Tiger Stacker muted on the other line with the hospital, so I'm talking about nothing. To keep talking. 5 more days. 5 more days. Let's see what that is. Kwanzaa. Are we talking Christmas Day? 4 days away. 4.5. 4 days and a night. Playing some Sudoku. Not sure if I know what Sudoku is.
That has something to do with Bitcoin. Sorry, I just got back. Or is that Sadoshi?
Your birthdays, oh, happy birthday. You got your birthday on Christmas. I know a few people like that. You get your birthday right on Christmas. Is that annoying or good? I suppose that's not good because then you don't, you can kind of just say, oh, there's your Christmas and birthday in one present where you're not doubling up, man. I don't know. Let me know.
Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Everything all quiet on the Western Front. You were not muted there for the first few seconds. I didn't know how to. I was trying to let you know without being too loud.
No, I noticed it and I clicked it. I hope I didn't say too much.
No, I don't think you did. Luckily, I don't think it was too bad. I was a little nervous though. I was hoping it didn't get too gory sounding. Satoshi is Bitcoin. Could be. Or 13th. Ted Nugent's is the 12th of December, the 13th. Okay. Ted Nugent. What did you leave again, Tiger? Did we lose you again? I always got doubled up on gifts as a kid.
Oh, you're right, Metal Matt. Sadoshi is Bitcoin. Thanks, Surfer. Appreciate it. And for those of you who have, I'm going to start with me this time. For those of you who have not subbed to my channel, if you would consider doing me the honor and subbing to the channel, hitting a like, hitting a bell notification, that's a comment, that'd be great. But in the meantime, also if you haven't subbed to Long Live Coins, please do so. Nickel Stacking, an OC stacker and stacking surfer, even though he has better hair than I do. So.
Yep, Nickel Pro's or Nickel Stacking's got a good channel. Who else we got up there? E13 has a channel out there, or Elite, however I should say his name. Broke Stacker's got a channel. He puts out a little list of the deals of the week. It's kind of handy.
Thank you, OC Stacker, for putting in there. I haven't worked out all the bugs on YouTube or Nightbot. Frosty's still working with me on that when he gets a moment. Can one of the mods out there put it on there for Broke Stacker's channel? And those of you who are mods, if you put ! find me, it'll throw up your channel. Second best hair on YouTube. Let's. I know what he's going to say, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Okay, Surfer, who's the best? Who's the best hair on YouTube?
I love the Santa Tiger logo. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think was it Frosty that made you that, Tiger?
Frosty made me that. He likes doing similar things to my brother-in-law. Likes to throw things around. Now you know, Surfer, when we do our live with Nick, you got to bring out the tiara.
Oops. I'm doing too many things over here.
Hey guys, do me a favor. Those of you who want to see Surfer in the tiara again, put a 1 in the chat. Oh, yes. You look so pretty in that. That tiara makes your hair almost as good as Nick's.
Whoa. Lisa Anderson, I just subscribed to you, Lisa Anderson. You got quite a few subscribers, but not a lot of videos. It's cool.
Evidently, Server told OC Stacker you too.
This is, let me see if I can get a better link than that, Lisa. That's a little bit long. You can mod on the 27th. OC, that would be great. Thank you.
Lisa's so good to me. No matter where I show up, she's always one of the first people to say hi.
Awesome. I'm trying to grab her. I'm just gonna have to put the long one. It's kind of a long link, but this is Lisa.
Nickel says she mods. Which she are you talking about?
Lisa mods? Okay, cool. Well, if you ever want another place to mod, Lisa, welcome over at my channel.
Yeah, Lisa's always been good every time I show up somewhere.
Nickel making stuff up, is he? Sounds about right.
I even moderated Nickel. I wrenched him. Smacked him in the head with a wrench.
Boy, that's dangerous, modding that guy.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
No doubt. Got to be careful with him.
I remember when I first heard his voice. I was on. Who was
I think it was my channel. Wasn't it?
Was it your channel?
I think so.
He had the picture of the Wicked Witch of the West as you replaced Yukon Cornelius with the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, that was on my
I
channel.
was shocked that I didn't know what his voice sounded like. So, and you got to keep in mind, I want to be on YouTube way more than I am, but my job gets in the way.
Yeah.
And I want all these videos that are in my back room that I'm editing to be done and out there, but my job gets in the way.
Yeah, no doubt. Nickel is always popping up on the streams with different avatar pictures or whatever they are. Never see him with the same one. He's always coming up with new avatars, and I never know it's him until he starts talking, and then I'm like, oh, that's Nickel.
Yeah, but I didn't have that advantage. I've never heard his voice before.
Yeah, Nickel, you were like my first guest, I think, probably. Very close to it, if not the first.
And to be honest with you, that high pitched type of voice he has is scary when it's the Wicked Witch looking at you. I'm much more calm when he's being Yukon Cornelius.
Hey, thanks, Broke Stacker.
Me and Thule. I'm assuming that you had him as a guest at the same time you had Thule as a guest.
Oh, one time, yeah. I've had him on by himself, and then I think with him and Thule once too. Yeah.
I made an arrangement with Thule where I gave her some silver, that I got. And I'm still waiting for some of her pours.
Oh, I got a pour from her to open up right here, actually.
I really am looking. I've been waiting a long time for Thule pours.
Yeah, I got a Thule right here. Thule pours. In fact, that was her first, except for the one she did on the Wounded Warriors for that. I got her first pours off the.
I was so angry at that moment. I lost out. Someone at the last minute beat me out on that.
Oh, you were bidding on it?
Oh, was that the one? Were you the one I was bidding against?
No, because I was gonna bid on it, but I ended up. I think I was live myself and missed it. So, but I was going to. If I would have been there, it's a good thing I wasn't, because I knew it would go for a lot.
Well, I got mad that I lost out on it, and the very next thing came up was a combination of two coins. One was Sauron, one was something else, and then a Silver Baggins channel round.
Oh, nice.
And those Silver Baggins channel rounds don't go for cheap.
No doubt.
I bought number 12 from Silver Dragons, I don't know, 3 weeks before. And I didn't really need a second one, but I was so angry that I lost out on the Thule pour.
OC said he was bidding against you, or he was bidding anyway, so he would have been bidding against you.
I don't remember who I lost out to.
He said he bid up to 700.
Yeah, I remember getting up to 700, and I was like, no, I don't want to spend that much money. I didn't want to spend that much money. And the other side of my person, I was like, you want the Thule round. You want the Thule round. You want the Thule round. Quit bitching about money. You want the Thule round. And then Yankee says, come on, Tiger, get in on the bid. I was like, boom.
Surfer was bidding too, it says OC. I was planning on going to 1,000 with it, so I knew it would get up there.
Oh, yeah. Oh
What
yeah,
did it end up going for? Do you know?
like $830, I think,
Oh,
was what it
800.
went for.
Oh, see, I'd have probably kept going with it there.
Well, I was trying to, but they do it a little differently. I think they had some sort of like timer. And if you
Oh,
didn't bid in it on the time, kind of like what you do with this hourglass.
I see. Interesting. Well, I count down after the hourglass, so. But yeah, that's interesting. I should go see how they did it. I didn't see. It's interesting. Cool, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways of bidding out there, different methods of running auctions. And sometimes people just, if they see a bid, they'll start over the time. And there's a lot of different ways of going about it.
Yeah.
On a piece like that, man, it could go for really high if you
Mhm.
didn't have a clock going on it.
No, there's some truth with that. That's one of the reasons why I if if I do some auctions in the future, I wouldn't mind doing with someone who's more experienced than myself.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can make that happen. I'm pretty sure something wrong with my P.O. box. Usually something in there. Even junk last week. Nothing I've gone. Never had a problem like that. Oh yeah, I mean you go through dry spells every once in a while, I suppose.
Yeah, I know OC Stacker. Surfer was bidding. He was bidding on the Silver Baggins round. Um, and like I said, I already had one, so I really didn't need a second one. But I wanted to contribute to the Wounded Warriors. I didn't have a lot of time. I was just in there when Yankee and Silver Dragons was, and then I had to go back to do other things. And I wanted to win something, but I also wanted to contribute. So it was like I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to go for the Silver Baggins round. It's still a great round. So
You got the silver baggins round?
I got two now.
What?
I bought number 12 and I won number 8.
Oh wow, you won one?
Yeah, I think I made Surfer not so happy with me on that particular moment. I think he wanted it. I offered to sell it to him for the same price that Silver Dragon sells uh, uh, his silver baggins for. They go for $500 a piece.
Oh, he has them available?
He might sell you one. Yeah, if someone can't get him to sell one, I got 2.
Nice. I don't have a baggins.
Yeah, they're I'll get this. I was on Coin Cruise auction this last Sunday.
Yeah.
Didn't have a whole lot of time. I just happened to be walking by the computer, and they put up at 2 different times some silver dragons pours, and this one was a beautiful military type of pour. The helmet on top of the boots, and no one was jumping in on the starting bid. It's like, do they not understand how much his stuff goes for on eBay?
Yeah.
So they put it out for a starting bid of $100 for a 2.7-ounce silver. And I know for a fact that if you buy it directly, it's going to cost you about $50 an ounce. But if you try to sell it on eBay, it's going to go for a lot more.
Yeah.
Because I don't tend to sell my stuff, but I do sometimes get a wild hair to go see what things look like.
Yeah.
And I grabbed it. Lisa, you deserve it, sweetheart. You've always been nice to me. You've always had my back. And I'm trying to show some gratitude here. OC Stacker's always had my back. LLC's always had my back.
Congrats, Lisa.
So it's a small thing,
For working 3 hours, so I need to drop. Enjoy and hang out. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, check stacker. Have a good time at work, as good as you can, anyway.
Chuck, we still gotta do a collaboration together. Let's talk about it and try to come up with something we want to talk about.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
The surfer's still here. I guess not. So I want to ask you all. Like I said, I haven't gotten all my stuff together. I'm working on cleaning up the garage in the little bit of time I'm home. And as soon as I get myself a table and all that and set things up, I'm going to start messing. Oh, there you are, Surfer. So you are going to wear that tiara when we get together, aren't you? You look so pretty in it.
I'm not gonna say anything.
We don't have to. I got a bunch of ones on that one. So one of the things I wanted to mention is, oh my God, it was so funny. I'm telling you, man, you got the hair for the tiara. So anyway, how many of you want me to show you my initial attempts at pouring, or should if they're so basic and mundane, should I just keep them to myself and keep practicing?
Oh, dude, that would be awesome to catch your first pour. I mean, maybe, you should definitely do it, and maybe, if something goes horrible, you don't have to show it. But it would be a good idea to catch that. If it's not terrible, that would be cool to have caught your first pour. And that's gonna, if something unique happens to it and you happen to catch it on film, that'll drive the demand for it for sure.
There goes the garage. Thanks, Nickel. I really appreciate your vote of confidence. Nickel's always on my butt.
He's hilarious. He's always cracking me up.
Always on my butt.
Show the first pours. I agree, Stacking Surfer. Yeah.
So put a one.
Of course, I can learn by your mistakes. Valerie says, "Of course, I can learn by your mistakes." No doubt.
I had a very weird thing happen to me, LLC. I was in the garage with the lady who helps keep our house clean because my wife's always working with the dogs. I'm hardly ever home. And when I am home, I don't have a whole lot of time. So between her and me, and mainly her, we were getting the garage cleaned and set up a little bit by a little bit for the pouring.
Yeah.
Surfer's leaving. I gotta run. Need to finish working and hit the hay. See you Friday afternoon.
Cool, Stacking Surfer.
Surfer, who you gonna see Friday afternoon? That's not me, I hope, because I'm still working Friday afternoon. Well, your afternoon's 3 hours behind me. So if we're talking 5 o'clock your time, it's 8 o'clock my time. I might have a chance. So anyway, night, Surfer. But I ran across, get this, 3 boxes. How many of you remember the old little tiny pewter figurines for Dungeons and Dragons?
I don't know about I remember the cards from the game because we had the game as a kid, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't have cards back then. We had books.
Okay.
And you had to know your books, and whether it was spells or whatever, or just
Yeah.
a book that was general about it. Well, I bought boxes of little figurines, and I forgot I even had those. As soon as I saw them, I'm like, oh, I've got to see what, because I took all those little figurines, as little as they were, and I painted them, and I looked at them like, oh my goodness, I really am a person who likes to do detail work. It was really pretty.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I still have that knack for detail.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun, I bet. Be a little bit careful, don't lose a toe, melt that thing off. But other than that, yeah, I think it'll be a fun experience. Might take a bit of practice, but
You know, I've watched so many pours. I've watched tons of silver dragons. I've watched every one of the tea pours. I've watched Tully's pours. I've watched uh, backyard bullions pours. The only person
really.
I haven't watched their pours is someone I don't think they put out videos on their pours, which is Bunker Bullion Hi Ho Silver.
Oh.
So good at making everything shine like a mirror. I just think he keeps his technique in a secret vault with his silver. We're doing again an auction on Friday afternoon, a winter celebration. Oh, you're doing that with Surfer?
Who's this? Where are we at here? Let's see.
I think that's OC Stacker that was having something with Surfer.
Oh, cool. We're doing a band and auction on Friday afternoon. A winter celebration. Right on. I'll try to make it.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
good.
what time is it? Wait, actually, no, actually, I can be there. No, I can be there. Friday. Saturday, I'm going to be doing a spin and bin, but.
Is that 6 o'clock Eastern time? I think it is. I think it is.
Oh my.
Hold on, I'm putting in the order for the. I'm putting in the order for those coins that I told you about, the Ivans and the Peters.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll need to send you a higher level request.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
This is one that's on its way to you.
Oh, you're joking me.
No.
Is that the one I ordered?
That's the one that, yep.
Oh, my sister.
That's your sister, yep. That's the one that I threw in there as a bonus.
Wow, thank you.
Sure. I know, it's your sister, and so all the years of torture and pain that you went through, I just figured, I could relieve some of that by just, hooking you up there with it.
Yeah, well, you guys got to understand, if you're going to get my sister, you got to have an appropriate containment field. A cage made of titanium, reinforced with electrical current going through at 240. Be careful, because she's sneaky. She'll get out.
All right, Tiger. It's 1:15 here where I'm at.
Yeah, it's about 2 hours that we've been streaming, so I hear you. And plus, I need to lay down because I've been at this here in the hospital for far too long. So,
all right.
yeah, I'm going to think maybe it's time to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a good night and that whole thing. And
Yep.
by the way, thank you all for tolerating me getting called while I'm here at work.
Yeah. Yeah. And thanks for finding the mute button before things got out of hand.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Could you imagine Nickel giving me a hard time because I screwed up on the mute button?
Oh, I'm sure that's coming.
Oh yeah, he gave me a hard time for a recording of a tiger roar. Sounds like a toilet. Like God Almighty.
Too funny. You too, Valerie. Have a blessed Merry Christmas yourself.
Same to you, Nichols. Same to everybody else. Have a wonderful Christmas.
OC, great to see you.
And keep in mind, put out the milk and cookies. Santa Tiger might be hungry and thirsty.
Thanks for coming in, Broke Stacker.
Thanks, everyone.
Yep.
Merry
Everybody
Christmas,
else.
everyone. Okay. LLC, stay here. I'm going to end the live stream.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yep. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
It wasn't a toilet flushing, Nick. Nickel, I already explained that to you.
Flushes.
God almighty.